What is up, my dudes? My name is Eddie Cruz. This is the Riffle Status, and today's episode is about my 3 favorite decks of cards for under $5. I'm actually going to show you how you can get them for under $4, some under $3. Okay, guys? So stay tuned to the end of the episode. This episode is longer than this is my first episode, so there's a lot of stuff I want to get out of the way. Please don't judge my channel off of that. And I'm doing 3 decks. Keep that in mind. So this is going to be a longer video. I'm trying to keep it as short as possible. But my mission statement is basically to not have to piece together videos, guys, to figure out whether you want a deck of cards or not. I want to be all inclusive. I want to show you what the cards look like, how the cards handle, how they feel, show you a little bit of the cards in action so you can get a complete understanding of the deck of cards and decide, yeah, I want to spend my hard-earned money on it, or no, I'll pass or get that deck of cards later on. There's cards, guys, that are thick, but they handle very soft, like a lot of illusionist cards. They're really thick, but they're very easy to bend. But then you have cards like Expert Playing Card Company that are thinner cards, but they're extremely stiff. You guys know what I'm talking about. So keep that in mind. You can't judge a deck of cards by how thick they are. So I want to actually tell you how the deck feels. You know, and I don't get paid by any of these companies, so there's no conflict of interest or anything like that. I'm not biased towards any particular cards. I like a lot of different cards, so and I like all the different companies. I spend my hard-earned money on these cards. Also, another thing I want to do, stay tuned to the end of the video to learn how we're going to do the giveaway. Please hit that like button, subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future episodes. It might be that deck that you've had your eye on, and I want to know whether you want to get it or not. So do all that stuff for me, guys, and without further ado, let's get into this. Alright, we're going to start off with the Honeybees. Alright, and there we have it. Let me go ahead and zoom in on these. Sorry about my camera, guys. It's super loud when it's focusing. Alright, I'm really sorry about that. I'm trying to get some new equipment. This has a really good picture, but it doesn't have an autofocus. Like if I move back and forth, it doesn't autofocus. I have to actually hit the button to make it focus, which I didn't know that when I bought the camera. It said it had an autofocus feature, but I guess they call it autofocus when I have to hold down the button. Don't know how the fuck that makes sense, but hey, it is what it is. So, alright, but here we have it. We have the Honeybee Elite numero 18 playing cards, guys. Alright, you got this nice little floral bannering going around. With the B right here on the front. Simple but elegant. Okay, you have that same bannering up top. Okay, as well as on the sides you have grade A, made in USA, USA. Alright, and on the bottom you have your normal copyright information. That is not P3, but PM. Okay, for Penguin Magic. Alright, and that's penguinmagic.com, and on the other side you have Penguin Magic. Alright, and then on the back you've got what the back of the cards look like. Okay, this nice double hexagonal shape going around the whole thing. I'm not really a fan of borderless cards, guys, but these things, they really, you can't tell where the cards begin and where they end. These actually look great. Alright, so enough of the box. Let's get into these things, because I know you guys fucking hate the box. Fuck that shit. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so let's do the ad cards first. Alright? First off, no ad cards. That is a bonus. But you do have a blank face card, okay? Which to me is a plus. I love gaff cards, and to have a blank card, Penguin Magic in every deck that I've got so far has a blank card and a, guess what? A double backer, which are both great for Magic, guys. Okay? I love that. That is a huge selling point to me, okay? This is the back of the cards as well. Obviously, it's a double backer. You can see that design is just awesome, and the way that it actually stops like halfway on the hexagonal shape makes it to where when you overlap the cards, like I said, you just can't tell where they stop and where they start. It's just amazing. You have the Jokers. There are 2 Jokers identical, but not really identical. One is black and white, one is colored, which really kind of pisses me off. I wish that they would have been identical, but you know, you have this nice colored one. It is pretty cool. It's a jester, you know, so it keeps it kind of original, but the fact that he's holding like the beehive with the bees flying around is actually, it's a pretty cool idea for a Joker. I've seen a lot of whack Jokers out there, and this one is actually, you know, one of the better. I really like what they did here. There's no reveals on the Jokers or anything like that. You'll notice that his clothing, though, like the pants and the sleeves, you know, are the back design of the card, which is pretty cool. So there you have it for the Jokers. Alright, and now let's get into the cards. All your pips and indices, guys, are completely standard. Okay, this is your Ace of Spades, which I really like the Ace of Spades actually on this guy. Instead of coming in, it's actually bubbled like on the outside, and you have the B in here with this nice bannering effect going out that's kind of like smoked, which is pretty cool. And I will, I'm going to zoom in on this so you guys can see it, because I want to tell you something about these cards. You see that Ubi Mel Abi Apis? Ubi Mel Abi Apis, that's Latin, okay? And that actually means, if you guys have heard the expression, you catch more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. Basically means, you know, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Okay, it's basically the golden rule, which I thought that was really awesome that they put that on there. I really didn't know that until I started doing this review, and I saw it, and I looked it up, and I was like, man, that's really cool, you know, that they put that in there. So, alright, so you've got those. Alright, all your other pips and indices, they are all completely standard. What I do like that they did is the court cards in these guys is they left it, for the most part, standard. Everything is standard about this besides the colorway. I love that on the red they just stuck with this black and white, and then red, and on the black cards black and white with blue. That's just enough touch to me to make these cards pop, and I love, you know, custom court cards, but this is just enough, guys. Like, I really fell in love when I opened these cards and started playing with them, and I saw that this is what the court cards looked like. I was really happy. I kind of hate the other court cards that are like the red, blue, and yellow, and I mean, it just, to me, it doesn't make sense. This is definitely, to me, that's awesome. Okay, guys, and that's really it for this. I'm not going to go through every single card. Now, you guys already know what cards look like. Okay, just the court cards. Everything else completely standard pips, indices. That Jack is a real badass. Love the one-eyed Jack. It's one of my favorite cards. Okay, besides the Seven of Clubs, that's my jam right there. So there you have it, guys. All right, that is the B Elites by Penguin Magic. Here we go, guys. Alright, now we have the Bicycle Elite playing cards by Penguin Magic. Same as your normal 808 rider backs. Okay, for the most part, everything's pretty standard. On the bottom, it does say Penguin Magic. Same copyright information, PM, like you see. Okay, United States Playing Card Company. Super thin premium stock, made in USA. On the top, it just says Poker. Pretty plain and simple. And your normal 808 rider back, you know, back design. Okay, enough of the box. Let's get inside these bad boys. Alright, so here we go. Start off with the gaff cards again. Alright, we have these. We have the Jokers, which are identical this time. Alright, excellent. Whoop, whoop. Identical Jokers, so this gives you a extra card, a double card, guys, so you can do a lot of effects in Magic with having a extra card, a double card. Okay, there's countless things you can do with that. There is no reveal in these Jokers, but I do, because most bikes come with one color, one black and white, and so I'm so glad that Penguin Magic decided to do two colors of the exact same. Like I said, no reveals or anything, guys, unless, you know, he's got those spades on his shoulders. I guess you could maybe do a reveal of there's 6 spades, a 6 of spades. You know, you might be able to do something like that. It says 808 at the bottom, normal, you know, Joker, the $, you know, all that stuff. Well, it's really, I think, a US. It's a U inside of an S, but a $. So, alright, that's the Jokers. Another Penguin Magic Excellency, double backer. Alright, don't have to talk about double backers again. And a blank card. both excellent for Magic. So glad that they incorporate these in their playing cards. It's just amazing. Everything else, guys, is completely standard. It's your standard 808 rider back design. Everything else is completely the same. So you can take another deck of bikes if you've got them and actually use one of those cards as an extra card. It's going to be a little bit thicker than these because these are a crushed stock. All right, and they're super thin and flexible, guys. Okay, they flex super easily. All right, and everything else is completely standard. You know, nothing different in any of the court cards. All right, red is red, and black is, you know, black, red, yellow, all this stuff, blue, yellow for the reds, all that stuff. Okay, everything's completely standard. So that's enough of those. All right, love this deck. On to the next one. Alright, and last but not least, guys, we have the Bokuto playing cards. B-O-C-O-P-O, Bokuto, okay? If I would have known about the yellow, guys, I would have bought a different color. I did not know that this was not going to show up on camera very well. You have their B logo, but everything else is just copyright information. Other than that, they're like Knox. Nothing else on the box. On the tuck case flap, you do have, it says Bokuto right here at the top, and then underneath that it just says, oh my god, I can barely read it. It says steel playing cards, because that's what these are, the Bokuto playing card steels. Alright, so it says steel Bokuto playing card company, okay, all that good stuff. So enough of that box. You know, it's very minimalistic. Alright, they're trying to, you know, give you good quality cards for cheap. Alright, so gaff cards on these and ad cards. Alright, you have this card right here. It says manufactured by USPCC, so if you're worried about the name, these are not made in China, guys. These are excellent cards, okay? I haven't been to this website yet, but I'm going to check it out and leave you guys some details in the description. It says as low as $3.99 per deck and free shipping in USA. I don't know if there is a limit to what you have to buy to get free shipping. This, I don't know if they have this deck or if it's something maybe that's going to be a future release. I hope so, because this design is awesome. It's like a kaleidoscope design. It is a two-way design, and it just looks like a scratch-off ticket, like they just scratched off some of the edges. That's just so dope, guys. Like, that's just awesome. You have this other ad card, which is really cool, of Bokuto. You can actually go to hashtag Bokuto on Instagram, and you can get a chance to win a free limited deck. And also, if you take a picture and post it on Instagram to their, you know, hashtag Bokuto with a picture of their playing cards, or you with their playing cards, it looks like they'll post it, and you could have a chance to win. Alright, and on the back of this, I think might be what the limited deck of cards is going to look like. Bokuto playing card company, made in USA. This really reminds me of the Stargazer deck. If you guys know what that is, by Bicycle. It's the Bicycle Stargazer deck. They're pretty dope. Okay, guys. So these cards are, this is awesome. I would really like to see this deck of cards when it comes out. Alright, and then you have the Jokers. Alright, some decks of the Bokutos actually come with 3 Jokers. It's like 2 blues and a red, or 2 reds and a blue, which, you know, the review I saw on them said, oh, that's stupid. I think that's fucking genius. You know, to have a double card and a red card, but there's so many effects you could do with, you know, you could do a color change with just these 2, but then you add a duplicate card. That's just fucking badass. Okay, everything else about these cards, guys, is completely standard. I really love this Ace of Spades, though. The nice ribbon down here with the Bokuto playing cards and just a big fat fucking spade pip is just the shit. Alright, everything else, guys, completely standard. The indices do look a little bit thinner than usual, which I like. But other than that, they're the same as the 808 Riderbacks, man. They're just completely standard. All your court cards are completely standard, guys. Okay, so there you have it for the Bokuto playing cards. This is the back design on the Bokutos. Alright, it actually looks like a really light yellow, but it's not. It is a little bit brighter, but if you look like where the linen finish dots are, like that waffling all over the back, you can't see it on camera, but it has little white dots everywhere. So the camera's blending that white and the yellow together to make a lighter shade of yellow. So they're actually a little bit brighter than this, guys, but there's a lot of different colors of these. I'll probably review them in the future, okay? But there we have it for the Bokuto playing cards, guys. Excellent cards. Let's get into the enough of that. Let's get into what they handle like. Alright guys, so that was the cards, okay? These two I'm going to talk about together so I can save time, and in my opinion, I don't know this 100%, but these are the same exact deck of cards, just different graphics, okay guys? They both have magic finish on them, which is bicycles like elite finish. They slide so good, guys. They fan very well even after a week of destroying these cards. Not these decks exactly, but the same exact cards. I've been handling the shit out of them, and they still fan very well. They still have a lot of spring. They're not crimped. You put them in the box, when I take them back out, they're straight again. So these cards will stand the test of time, guys. They hold up very, very well. Honestly, you wouldn't need another deck of cards in your repertoire. If you wanted to use these for the rest of your cardistry and magic career, this would suffice. You don't need the $15, $20, $10 decks, okay guys? These are better than a lot of them, alright? And they're only $2.70. These are $30 for a brick. These are $36 for a brick. At Penguin Magic, you spend over $50, you get free shipping, which leads me into these guys, the Bokuto playing cards. So if you want to get a brick on one of these, and then get a couple decks of these, you will get these for less than $4, okay? If you buy just these with shipping and everything, you buy a couple decks, you'll end up getting them for under $5. But if you want to get them for under $4, buy some of the other stuff, guys. Also, like I showed you in the video, I'm going to check out the BokutoPlayingCards.com and see if it is free shipping in the US no matter what you buy, if you buy one deck. So I'll let you guys know on that as well. But these are like Knox but better in my opinion. So far, so good. I'll let you know in about a week whether these are holding up or not, but so far for me they're like the perfect blend of soft and spring. They're like Knox, but they spring a little bit more. They got a little bit more spring to them, which for me I like that. So it's all on preference. If you don't like, they're not super springy, just a little bit, you know, springier than Knox. So still very thin cards, but these handle terrific, guys. So again, these are a little bit more than those, but these are great cards. I just found out about these and I haven't seen too many reviews, so I wanted to check them out and let you guys know. Right now, well worth it. I'll get back to you in a week with these guys and let you know how they're doing. Alright, the giveaway. Not these decks here, but in unopened, brand new, sealed decks, I will be giving away choice of these guys right here. Okay, all you have to do is comment how you got into cards, how you got into playing cards, whether you collect, cardistry, magic. Let me know how you got into it. Hit the like button, share this video. You don't have to subscribe, but I strongly urge that you do subscribe, okay, because like I said, you don't miss out. So like I said, do that, guys, and it's going to be viewer based, so it is up to you. I know it doesn't sound like much, but I'm trying to start out, so if you can get this video 100 views, I will do a giveaway. If we can get 200 views, another giveaway. 300 views, another giveaway, so on and so forth. Your choice. You get to pick which one you would like, and that's going to roll over to the next video, or it's really going to stop when I do another video. So there has to be at least one winner. So if I make another video like 3 days from now and there's only 50 views, that's still going to keep going, okay? And as soon as I hit 100 views on that, I'll do that giveaway and then we'll start with the next video. So, but if it takes me a week to make a video and this happens to get 500 likes until then, I'm going to do 5 giveaways. When that next video comes out, we'll stop that and then we'll start the process over until the viewer base gets higher and I'm getting those views very fast normally. Then we'll just stick to one giveaway per video. It's the least I can do. I plan on doing 1 or 2 of these a week, hopefully a little more, but it's not much. Some of these decks are going to be more expensive later on. The giveaways, obviously the milestones, 1,000 views or subscribers, things like that. I will do milestone giveaways that are going to be some more expensive decks, but I don't mind giving away one of these 3 decks or even some other ones in the future. It's the least I can do for you guys. I love you guys. I hope you ride this out with me. Also too, please keep in mind, I know I'm not the greatest cardist out there, guys. I focus more on magic and I'm still an amateur, and in no way is that video to try to show off like my awesome skills, because I know I've got a lot of work, guys, so please don't judge me on the video you just saw. I'm just trying to show you the cards in action and let you know what they look like so you can say, hey, you know, those do look cool. So again, I'm Eddie Cruz, guys. This is the Riffle Status. Stay tuned, and until next time, peace.